Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Sunday, it's Second Chance Sunday. We're going to close out the week in the best way we know how, and that is of course by bringing back some of the most fabulous deals from the last couple of weeks for you. There's absolutely loads coming up in the show, and I am joined yet again by my TV wife. Debbie Fisher is here. How are you, Debbie?
I'm really well. I've had a fantastic day. I just love a Sunday. It's more quieter around the studios, which is really nice. But what's more, we have the most fabulous things to show you. So, vintage diary. I mean, how fabulous is this? What about decorating a notebook? We're going to show you exactly how to do that. But what about if you want something very powerful that's going to really hit you?
Oh,
Twist
nice.
and pop. How amazing are they? I just love how these go together. They're super simple. We're going to be showing you how to do them. We've got lots of kinetic sort of things today. So our exploding box. I mean, being able to make something as beautiful with it as this, with different elements, a little twist and pop that go in the actual elements themselves, a little box in the centre to put all your bits and pieces. That is fabulous. We've got the Connie Fong stamps. We've also got, which I've only got my hands on today, the really gorgeous textured stamps. Absolutely love this. And we've got the twisted easels back, Joe. We haven't had these for a while, and I love this. There's just so many designs. So we've got loads of things to show you, which are going to be absolutely fabulous. But I have to say, these are my favourite things at the moment. They're so much fun and so many different designs that look fabulous.
Don't get the twist and pop confused with the bend and snap. They are two very different things. I'll tell you about that when we get to that demonstration a little later on. If you want to get in touch with me, you can in all the normal ways, of course. Crafters TV across on Facebook, or of course Crafters Companion on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe if you are with us over on YouTube. Now we're going to dive right in because we've got so much to get through in the Second Chance Sunday show that we're going to get right on with these brand new Connie Fong stamps. Now they are stamps, but they are also dies too. The first time we've done a range with Connie Fong whereby you've got the dies to cut these out to. Not only the dies for the main focal image, you've also got the dies to cut out the embellishing elements that go along with that as well. And you get a free tri-blend marker. Find a door and shut it. I know, a great deal there for you. What you've also got then, so this one's Angel Messenger. You've got Angel Whispers. You will also get Angel Wishes. Super, super cute. This one here is Angel Prayers. Then we have Twinkling Angel. And this little cutesy one here, which is the Friendship Angel. £60 if you're in the UK, $75 if you're in the US. Of course, you can use your Club Inspire discount on these two. Club Inspire members get these for £48 or $60 today, which really is an awesome price. You're saving, everyone saves 20%. Loads of you tuning in saying hi, but I mean, Debbie's like a coiled spring over there on the other side of the studio. So, we are going to get right into it in just a... Are you okay? Do you want to share with everyone what just happened there?
I just decided
Go on, show people what happened, as I said, and and Debbie's like a coiled spring over there. We're going to get right into it, and then she walked off. Are you right? Have you got an issue?
in my own head, I was thinking I'd get Joe the purple blend pen.
Oh, thanks. So I'll come and get that. Don't you worry.
So
I'm on my way over.
Go and pass it to Joe, and I didn't realise you were coming straight to me.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for that.
And that's the one you're getting.
Awesome. Anyway, Debbie's like a coiled spring. I know she really wants to get into her first demonstration, so who am I to stop her?
Absolutely. Let's get started. So first of all, let's just show some of these stunning samples because these are super cute, so gorgeous. They are really beautiful designs. Connie Fong is just the most fabulous illustrator, and what's more, these angel children are so gorgeous. I love this one, having the little pets on there, because someone might have lost a pet, so that's nice to send well wishes to, but also these are great for christenings, just anything, just to send your love to someone, your prayers. Really beautiful designs. Love the little boy there. I mean, that would be a great one if you know a little choir boy in the family to send. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And and just really pretty designs. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. So just for a little girl's birthday, she would love a little angel like that. It's so gorgeous. I know my granddaughter certainly would. And really easy to colour. We're going to be using the Tri-Blend brush pens. So many of them, Tri-Blend, Tri-Mark.
We're all a bit giddy. We're having a good old chuckle before we went live today. I think that's what it is.
That's what it is,
I wasn't feeling on tip-top form earlier. I was feeling a bit meh. Now I'm back in the game. There's only one show to go, so all bets are off, Debbie. I'm sorry.
Yes, we were having a bit of a giggle, probably at my expense. I think Joe remembered a little bit too much about my snoring. Right, so I'm going to start with this stamp here. We have got, it's our Angel Prayers. So I love this design.
Did you want to clarify why I could hear you snoring? For anyone that doesn't know our living arrangements and our working arrangements.
Just in case, yes. Yeah, you go ahead, Joe. I'm just going to get stamping.
I want you to explain because I feel like you're gonna do a better job of it, Debbie.
Right. So what I'm going to use here. Yes. So if you don't know, we do have a
we're
house
married
here. Yeah,
we're
our TV married. Yes. We have a house that we share, and it has 2 floors. So
we have a house that we share.
The company have a house that we all share.
We don't live together. Just put it out there.
We don't live together.
Okay,
no, we don't
just
live
so you know.
Together. I could live with you though, Joe.
I could live with you.
Yeah,
happily.
absolutely. Yeah, we'd be all right. We'd be good. I'd clear up after you.
Would you? Oh, that's what I need, Debbie, because I am messy.
I'd get you organised and sorted. Get you out of bed on time.
Oh gosh.
So look how beautiful these stamp. Absolutely gorgeous. They have beautiful lines in them, which I know is a strange thing to say, but when I mean lines, each one of the stamps where you can follow through here with when you're colouring. I am going to bring another piece of card up, and I'm going to grab my. Sorry. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those shows, isn't it? I think we're all a bit giddy on I can't even get my words out. We're all a bit giddy on lateness. I don't know, what's the word, Joe? We're all a bit giddy on a late night. Is that what it is?
I think we're all giddy. It's Thank Friday for everyone today. You see, myself, Erin and George next door.
Thank Friday, and I literally phoned me then because I was thinking, I thought it was Saturday.
I was laughing because I needed to blow my nose, and basically when I blow my nose, you guys can't hear me at home, but the feed from my microphone goes directly into Debbie's ear, and then I blew my nose once, and I thought about the fact that she could hear me, and then as I tried to blow my nose the second time, I blew my nose and laughed at the same time, and then that was it. She was gone. I'm sorry, Debbie.
It's all right, Joe. I like that I can hear you in my ear now, because both me and Joe actually are a little bit deaf in one ear. So we can't normally hear each other on the other side of the studio.
We can now.
We can now, yeah, absolutely. Blowing nose and all. Right, so I'm going in with my second colour, so my mid colour, and I'm just using gentle strokes because these brush pens, I can't even tell you how amazing they are. If I could put one in your hand for you to use, you would know exactly what I mean, because the brush is very light. It's got that tiny, beautiful Japanese nib, which really gets into the small detail. So we can use flicks because we've got that gorgeous brush to just pop down.
What? Are you okay?
I'm fine. So I'm just.
What are you laughing at?
Because. I can't even explain. It was something we were talking about that someone does in our ear, and I just heard.
What?
It made me laugh.
I'm lost.
Well, no, it was someone's heavy breathing.
Oh, George, I'm afraid, is our sort of resident prank caller, isn't he? When it comes to...
I've never heard it before.
Have you heard it? Yeah.
No, I suddenly heard it. Oh, haven't we got a great team?
We
Just
do,
amazing.
and they're all such good sports, which you need to be
totally.
in order to. You need to be good sport to work here.
Yeah, you certainly do.
So sometimes every now and then, depending on the way their people's headsets are in the gallery, sometimes you'll be doing something you hear, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. I love it though, because we don't hide anything on here.
Oh,
so
no.
all our lovely crafters out there can laugh along with us. So I'm just going in, and you can see that tiny nib, we can really get in there. And I love that we can then really use our highlighter, because we've got those darker shades in one pen. If ever you were thinking of getting a alcohol marker, I have to tell you that these pens are probably the best pens to start with. They have the colour all in one pen for you, so each shade, and they just look gorgeous.
And the brush nibs allows you to get lots of colour down quickly if you want, doesn't it? The bullet nibs are absolutely brilliant, Debbie, but with these you can get so much colour down.
Yeah, so much so. These are really good, and in fact, I'm going to do it, Joe. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not going to do any more. You can see what I'm doing there, but I am going to come in with a brown one to do her hair, because what I want you to see is what these were really for. So if you've got animals to colour in, or you've got hair to colour in, skin colour, then you'll know that these are just gorgeous to use. So I'm laying down my lightest colour, and you can see really quickly, I'm not being careful with anything, I'm just laying down the lightest colour. The lightest colour has got the most alcohol. So when you lay that down, your colours blend really well into each other. And by having this brush nib, it means we can use it to really flick out those hair and that contrast. And then if I go in with the darker colour and just pull in, because we have those sort of dark roots, those shadows. Look at the difference there. We're really starting to create some real depth into her hair.
Yeah, you get so much dimension, and the great thing about these is with the tri-blend brush pens, which I'm going to talk to you about in a moment, I'll share them with you. The great thing about them is it's a whole collection as well, and they are very, very cost effective. Lovely that Connie Fong has done dies to go with these stamps as well now, Debbie, because that just gives you the most amount of versatility, doesn't it?
Oh, so much so. And actually, we hadn't even touched on the dies. And what the dies do is they offer you so much more, Joe, because not only do you get beautiful die to cut her out, so if I bring that one in, you can see we can cut her out completely using that full die, but we also have all these different elements. So if I bring these round, we've then got our flowers, we've got our little bunches here, we've got our sentiments, but for all these little bunches of flowers, we've literally got all these bits here that we can cut them out so they look really effective. So if I then bring in my finished card, you can see, I mean, look how beautiful she is. So layering up those colours, really getting in to add definition to her skirt here, all these different blending techniques you're going to learn so quickly, and that's because we have the Mosin pens to wear. So just turn that one round and then you can see that. We'll look at a few more samples. So let me just grab a few more that I had a handful of what I didn't show, because we have so many fabulous samples. I mean, look how beautiful that sample is. So all your gorgeous papers you can use in the background. We've got that gorgeous little boy there who looks so sweet with his little cat and his dog there. But this one, how gorgeous is that? I mean, so pretty. So yeah, and you don't have to use alcohol markers. You could use your ink pads, you can use your tricolour, you can use your aqua markers, anything that you want to use on these. The choice is yours, but once you've got these stamps, they're just endless things that you can do with them.
Absolutely. Pamela Evans on YouTube just said, my daughter just said, these are adorable. I wonder if I drop enough hints, I might get them for Mother's Day. Pamela Evans' daughter, your mum would like these for Mother's Day. There you go, public service broadcasting for you there. Loads of you are chatting away. Sally, George, a personal message for you from Sally. Sally lives in Broughton, which is where George is from. Turns out they know each other. She just wants you to know that the surf is good tonight. There you are. public service broadcasting at its best. He says, thanks, Sally. Also, who else we got tuning in? I'm having a bit of a technical difficulties here. Here we go. Georgianne is in from Clearwater. I can see Diane in Tennessee. Pamela's in from, New York. Lovely. June's in Florida. It's very sunny and hot there, apparently. Sounds gorgeous. Laura's in Virginia. Letty's in Illinois. Mary Pat's in Montana. Candice is in Nebraska. And Mary's in Wisconsin as well. Lots and lots of love for these Connie Fong stamps. Let me wish you back through what exactly you are receiving in here. You are going to get the Angel Messenger, which is this one just here. This is Angel Whispers with the dandelion clock. You've also got that one there, which is Angel Wishes. With what are these flowers? What do we think? Are they like carnations, do we think? Yeah, beautiful. This one here is your Angel Prayers. You're also getting a Twinkling Angel. And of course, Friendship Angel as well. These have been really busy. I like the fact that they've got like a slightly religious connotation to them, slightly biblical connotation. You guys loved them when we launched them, and they continue to be very busy now. Now, staying on the Connie Fong, well, I should tell you first, shouldn't I? With that collection, you get the pen included as well, which is a tri-blend marker. There you go. I won't try and shortchange you. We've also got is a Christmas collection for you as well. I love buying Christmas stuff when it's not Christmas because you get such a great deal. Look at the discount, 25% on these. You've got Benny's Christmas, Holly's Poinsettia, Molly's Christmas, Molly's Joy, Sally's Christmas Friends. That's you, George. You're one of Sally's Christmas friends. There you are. And Santa's Little Helper as well there. $23, $36 or $31. It is the lowest price you've seen on those, so definitely snap those up whilst we have them. Now, let's move on. The Tri-Blend brush pens. These are what you've just seen the lovely Debbie using a second ago. They are awesome. They are the newest addition to our Tri-Blend range. And they are fantastic. Now, let me just show you what you're getting in here. So I'll just show you again. Sorry, let's just open this up. Me and packaging. We have a well-documented, here we are. So what you get, of course, is that beautiful Japanese brush nib in there. And you're getting that in the darkest tone. You get it in the mid-tone. And then in the light tone for every single colour that you're going to see. And it really does allow you to seamlessly blend from light to dark. Even I can use these, so that is saying something. What you're going to get is a full collection as well. 24 pieces gives you 72 markers, which is awesome. So you get all of these ones, and you get all of these ones too, which is great. It can enable you to colour anything from woodland scenes to nature to even cityscapes. You name it, you can do it with these, which is awesome. $67.99 or $101.95. Now, if you'd prefer to watercolour than alcohol, use alcohol markers, we've got you covered there too, because what we've got here are the fantastic tricolour aqua markers. Now, 12 pens that give you a full collection, because unlike our tri-blend pens where we have 3 shades of one colour in the one pen, these are actually 3 different colours. And what's been done here is these have been curated so as you've got colours that are perfect for you to get that really lovely effect. So this is your colour basics. If this is one pen here, for instance, so you've got flame red, sunflower yellow, and you've got that marine in there, you see as they blend together, they work seamlessly, which is awesome. And then they've been put with other colours that are also going to work well, so they're complementary colours. You get the colour basics, you also get this one here, which is your floral meadow. You're going to get the essentials neutrals, oh gosh, colour basics, and then you'll also get this one here, the great outdoors. There we are. So they're the 4 that you are going to receive there in that collection. £38 or $57, and you're going to get as well the carry case in there too. I think if you wanted something that you could take out and about quite easily, this is definitely them, because you're going to the caravan for the weekend, maybe you're going away somewhere, that's it. That's all of your watercolour markers stored and good to go. You even got a little wallet on here as well, so you can even get some little worksheets in there too if you wanted to. Brilliant, brilliant deal, that, brilliant value. Now, we are going to the advanced twist and pop, which is fantastic. Now, you guys have absolutely loved these since they were launched. We're already though 80% sold through. So this is everything you're getting right here. You're going to get all of the dies in there, which is fantastic to do everything. So what you'll receive in here is you'll get your twist and pop mechanism, then you've got Cake Time, From Me to You, Ornate Frame, Precious Secrets, Balloon Boutique and Sending Love. I'm telling George it's this one here. I think I've lost my mind, George, because it's not that one there, is it? I'm sorry, I've got it. Don't worry, I'm going down. It's down here. Here we go. Brilliant, right. We won't get a BAFTA for this, you know. Right, let me show you. Here we are, right. Okay, I'm back, I'm ready. So let me show you what these do. They are absolutely awesome. They make the inside of your card absolutely amazing. So let me take you through what you get. You're going to get the mechanism, which is basically going to give you the worker element, which is this bit here, as you can see, which attaches into your card and allows that twist and pop mechanism to happen. And then what you get are all the different styles. So you can see here, we've got our twist and pop presents, which are fabulous. You're also going to get in here the balloons, which look awesome. You've then got the frames. Now these are great. If you want to do like little mini pop-out scrapbooks in here with things like pictures, they're going to work beautifully with this. This one here is your oval frames, which are beautiful. We are also including for you the hearts, which is the one that I just showed you a moment ago. And finally, we are going to give you the cake as well. Absolutely beautiful. Again, you're going to find loads of different ways to use these. They're a great way to get back into and discover bits of your stash maybe you've forgotten about, or your favourite paper pads. Definitely incorporate things like pictures in here too. They give you something that looks very advanced, Debbie, but are they hard to use?
No, they're not hard to use, and I've absolutely nailed it on how they work. So I'm going to show you in really simple terms of how we do them. To
Did I make a funny noise, Debbie?
I didn't notice.
Oh, okay. What did it sound like, Erin? Oh, okay. Oh, it sounded like Debbie snoring.
Well, I wouldn't know what noise that was. Okay, so the twist and pop, yes, they look really complicated, but they are so easy to do. You can use all your different papers you've got in your stash. You can use all your different beautiful papers. I love this idea, using it as a photo frame in the centre of your card for that special birthday. So whether you're 21 and you've got the key to the door, or whether you're any age, you can put on there, which looks amazing. I absolutely adore the cake. So our producer Erin, she has just asked what the key to the door means.
Ah, do you not have that in the States?
Ah, that's really strange. Yeah, so key to the door means that you've reached your adulthood. So 21 is opening the key to being a grown-up.
Yeah, so people gift each other keys for their 21st birthday.
Yeah,
like big decorative ones in.
I didn't realise that was just a British thing.
No, me neither.
Yeah, so yes, the key to the door. Okay, twist and pop. Exactly how we do them is so simple. Now, we don't just leave you in good Crafter's Companion style. Inside every single package, you will be getting a leaflet, and it will tell you step-by-step instructions of how it works. You do need to use the actual mechanism, because this is your main worker part. Once you've got this worker die, you can use any twist and pop onto this. So this works with every single one of the twist and pop dies. So we need to cut one of those. We've got a base layer, so you've got your base layer here, and you've got your actual main focal point inside. So we're going to use just white card to cut out our cupcakes, and we're going to use black card to cut out this piece here, and then I've just got some craft card which we're going to pop onto this one, and it's because I'm using a craft card blank to actually to do our card with. So I'm going to place both of these into my Gemini because I'm using my large machine. You could use these on Well, I say the Gemini Junior, they would be too big for the Gemini Junior, too long, but you could do it so you've got part of it outside and then you just turn them around and do it the other way. So you are able to do them through the Gemini Junior if you wanted to, but ideally they are great for an A4 die cutting machine. So
Awesome.
we're going to offer that into the machine and let that cut that out.
Absolutely. Fran saying, I like the frames, great for Mother's Day cards with photos of the children in them.
Great
That's
idea.
a really lovely way. And also Caroline says, are tri-blend brushes a good starting point to start your colouring journey?
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect. For me, I think they're the best ones to get if you are a beginner. Because it takes all the hard work out of you. Our Spectrum Noir colouring system, so our classics, are amazing, and they are fabulous because they teach you how to colour and blend. What the tri-blend markers do is take all the guesswork out of it for you, so you haven't got to guess which colour to blend with. You just pick yourself a colour and you've got the 3 coordinating colours that will all blend into each other in every single marker. Whoever thought of this idea is an absolute genius, because I just can't think of a better way to teach someone how to do the 3 colour blend. So we've got our base mat and we've got our, let's just tap this out. And then this will come out. I mean, look at the detail. I mean, such gorgeous detail into this. I mean, just keeping them white would be beautiful, but actually we can colour these with our markers because we have them, and we can just do whatever we want to them. So I am just using my Fair Skin blend, and I'm going to use this one as, so we'll have sort of a vanilla topped ice cream, or a cupcake, but it looks a bit like an ice cream, doesn't it? And we're just going to use the brush to create those beautiful swirls around here.
Oh, we didn't get ice cream this weekend, guys. We totally forgot.
Oh, was you going to get ice
apparently,
cream?
Oh, no. Apparently, there's an amazing ice cream parlour like 10 minutes drive from here on a farm, Debbie.
No.
Someone told us about it in a show the other day and we said, do you know what, at the weekend, when we've got a little break, why don't we all go off and quickly get an ice cream? We
that
forgot
would have
about
been
it.
amazing.
Next time, guys, next time.
I haven't even been outside all day. Has the weather been nice?
It's been not as nice as it has been the last few days, but still very pleasant, Debbie.
We, I haven't been outside, but and we can't see out the doors anymore.
Frosty, aren't they?
Yes, they've all been frosted over. So, I don't even know what the weather's been like. So, which is probably a good thing when you're indoors and you've got to work.
Oh, it's always sunny in here, Debbie.
It is always sunny in here, yes. Everyone is very sunny in here, which is always a good thing. So I'm just colouring a little bit in there. I'm just going to do a little bit more. Let's grab our pink blend and we'll just do our base. So nice and easy, because we've got those gorgeous brush markers, it means we can do really quick colouring and it looks just amazing.
Brilliant.
So just do a little bit more of highlighting on there.
Pamela Evans says, oh, lol, she just gave me the what did you do look. Now she has her phone in her hand. Wink, wink. You're more than welcome, Pamela. Sarah Brown, lots of love still for those Connie Fongs. Sarah Brown saying how much she loves them. Pamela Evans is talking about them, of course, still as well. Dieta says, can Debbie come and live with me and make every day fun? I don't know.
Oh, that's
What do you
such
think?
a lovely thing to say. Where are you?
Where are you, Dieta? I feel like
could,
she's West Coast, I believe.
Yeah,
but,
see, I
do let
mean,
me
that
know.
could really, I could come there. Yeah, absolutely. If I can't come and live, I'll come on holiday.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do now, so you can see I've gone from just building up our colour, you can see here, to then colouring all of this out. I mean, this in itself is great fun to do. I'm then going to use my dotty tape pen and we're going to cut out, no, I'm not going to cut out, I'm going to use a scrap piece of card just so I can put all my dots down onto there. So using the dots because they are the best thing for intricate dies and for sticking every piece and every detail down. You also won't see any of the marks, which is great. So popping them across. So using the dots, just making sure they're covered. The great thing with a dotty tape pen, if anyone wanted to go for them, because they are great for your intricate dies, you actually have blue dots, so you can really see where you've put them to know you've caught every single part. And then we're going to matte and layer that onto our black card to really get the highlight from that. So there we go, all sticking on. Just going to turn that upside down so I don't catch it. And then just really rub down, because what you're doing is if you heat that up a little bit, the actual dots will become more and more sticky. So just putting that all across. And then what we're going to do, we're going to reinforce the score lines. Now you could do it on your scoreboard and bring your scoreboard in, but your score lines are there, so we're just going to bring them in so they bend. So, and you're going to, so the middle one is going to come up and your two side ones will go the opposite way. So popping that down, there we go. And then I'm going to make sure that I burnish that really, really well. Joe's blowing his nose again. So that gives us our main element. Now next we're going to do is we're going to cut this piece out here. So this is your main worker die, your actual mechanism, and when that cuts out you're going to get this piece here. So what you then do, this is where the magic happens, so make sure you do it exactly like this, and the good thing is you can rewind back, watch it again. We're going to, first of all, you've got a cross in the middle, so we're going to cross them over diagonally and burnish, and we're going to make sure that's really burnished well. Then we're going to come across and do the next line and do that across and make sure that is really burnished well. The better the burnish, the better the mechanism will work. We're then going to turn it upside down and fold it on the middle line. Fold it in the opposite direction, yes. So doing that. Then what you will find, when you bring these two pieces, do it this way, if you hold your thumb in those gaps, it will automatically fold in. Now, this is where I find people go wrong. They do this and think it's good, that's good. But actually, Joe, when you put that together, can you see here? This overlaps.
Right.
This is what causes it to stick.
Right, okay.
So what you want to do is hold those two apart, fold that down. So all you're doing is holding it and then re-put in these lines. You're not re-putting them in, you're just burnishing them. So once you've burnished those lines, these pieces here, when you hold it together, no longer cross over.
Okay, awesome.
So that way you won't get any problems whatsoever. The next thing we're going to do, this piece here is your mechanism that opens and shuts.
Right.
So it will stick to the card. So what you need to do is use that as a cradle. That's the best way to explain it. So a cradle would come upwards and dip in the middle. We're then going to place this piece over the top. Now, the center point, I'm going to bend that over so you can see this is the center line, needs to be in the center here.
Right.
So I'm going to line that up to my center and hold that down, and then you can bring that back across there. Now that is in the perfect position because it's in the center. When you pull this bit across, this top corner is where you want to put your tape. So you put your tape into the top corner. So I'm doubling up tape and I'm going to put some onto here as well. So we're doing tape on tape, and then you can move that across and stick that down. So we make sure that's really stuck well. You're going to, on this side, bring in this corner part across, but you do the opposite corner. So this square here is where you stick it. So put your tape across that part and some onto here as well, and stick that down. So then you have your element which will all pop in and twist round. So there we go, pull it all together. I'm just going to re-burnish those lines in. And that is your perfect twist and pop. Now the next thing to remember, I'm going to bring in my card now. So let's build our card up. Pop them to the side. I've just got some sentiments that I've used and pretty cardstock. We're just going to mat and layer these on the inside. So I'm just going to bring in my tacky glue and stick these together.
Valerie Puccini says, still find it hard to believe Debbie has grandchildren since she looks like she's in her 20s.
Oh my goodness, that's the biggest compliment I've ever had.
There you are. How about that?
Yeah, just add 30 plus years on.
Oh, what a lovely thing to say, Valerie.
That's such a nice thing to say. Thank you, Valerie. I'm definitely young at heart, Joe, aren't I?
Are you? You are very, very young.
Are you? You're saying are you? I thought you were going to agree with me.
I mean, like, aren't you? As in, yes, I agree. You are. You are very young. Yeah. Apparently, we was talking about this in yesterday's show. You're only you shouldn't judge your age by numbers, but the amount of noises that you make when you get up and down in the morning, like. Oh.
I thought you were going to say when you sleep.
Oh no. No.
Oh dear. Oh, I don't make noises when I'm quite fresh in the morning.
Are you?
Yeah. I spring out of bed. Fresh as a daisy, that's what I meant.
Well, I think we better move on, don't you? Wow.
It's always me that says the wrong thing. Oh. So are you achy in the morning, Joe? Oh, it's always me, isn't it?
Anyway,
Always
Rhonda
me.
says, wow, the black layer really makes the colours pop in
Yes,
these.
definitely.
Debbie, you've got such a dirty giggle. Like, it really gets me going. It sets me off, I mean, every time. Oh, I just snorted. This is coming along beautifully, Debbie.
Oh, you can't have a laugh.
Tracy's in the corner
Especially
trying to get ready for a show.
Sunday.
Tracy's just in the corner, she's just shaking her head, getting on about her business, shaking her head.
You know what? Can we give a shout out to Tracy?
We can.
She is so amazing. We have
is.
Jake and Tracy, but Tracy's in today, and she honestly, I don't know what I'd do without her. She is so good.
Jane says, oh, good grief, if that's the case, Joe, about the noises, I'm about 105.
You know what the trick is to get a taller bed.
Right.
Because you don't have to...
So you sort of fall out of it rather than get out of it.
No, it's hard to actually get up from a low bed.
Right.
So when you're lower down, you have to get up. I know what I mean. And I've only noticed because I've just got a new mattress and it's a lot taller than what my last mattress was, and I find it so much easier to
Nice.
It could be to do with it's a good mattress and maybe my mattress had gone before. Right, let's carry on with our car because we're nearly there, Joe. We're nearly there, and then we can. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Have you heard of that, Erin? The proof is in the pudding. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it means though, do you, Debbie?
Well, it means...
I mean, I don't know where it comes from, sorry.
Oh!
I know what it means, Debbie.
Well, you said you didn't. You said you didn't know what it meant.
I mean, I know what it means. I just don't know where it originated from. I know I'm a bit silly at times, but...
I don't know what that means.
Tell us what your favourite saying is in the comments.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Do you know the other one I like?
Good.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth. What does that even mean? Have you heard that one before, Erin?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it mean? What's a gift horse for a start?
Well, if someone, I don't think it's so much of a gift, but actually if someone does gift you something or something's good that happens, don't turn it down.
Oh, I know what it means, Debbie. What I mean is where it originated from. Are we going to do this for all the ones that I read out? We're going to keep doing this.
What does it mean?
I mean, like, how did it come about? Like, what did it mean?
Say that, Joe.
What did it mean?
What you mean?
What did it mean in real terms? It obviously had context at some point in the history.
Right, another tip here. So this is another thing that we have to do. Get back onto our card, Joe. I'm just going to talk about crafts now. Always make sure whatever you're doing, so if you're doing a picture frame, always make sure that whatever you want standing the right way, the design should be to the right hand side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we always put it to the right hand side. We're going to line this up in the centre of our card, and then I'm going to use my tape pen and we're going to put plenty on here. Now you could use tacky glue, but actually the tape pen is much quicker and really does a good job. So we're going to make sure that's lined up, bend that over, and then hold that in here. Then we're going to turn it over and do the same on the opposite side. So lay that down.
So the proof is in the pudding means is actually a shortened version of the proof of the pudding is in the eating, which makes sense.
Yes.
How about the gift horse in the mouth, Erin? How are we getting on that one? We're going to find that one out for you. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, yeah.
Yep, if a horse gives you a gift. I can't believe it.
What sort of gift would a horse give you?
Oh, look, crying again. Right, anyway, we've managed to finish our card. I don't know how, but let's pop that out. But look how, if I just open and shut, you get no sticking whatsoever. And that's all to do with how you burnish it and fold it. And then you get that perfect twist and pop inside.
Love it. Looks absolutely amazing. Remember what you're getting in there as well. Right, I've got the answer about the gift horse, by the way. Because apparently you can tell how old a horse is by looking at its teeth. So therefore, if someone gifted you a horse, you would never look in its mouth. What? Down, Debbie, what? She's lost where it was me. She's lost it. She's gone. So if someone gifted you a horse, you wouldn't look in its mouth. You'd just be grateful that someone had given you a horse rather than being like, oh, I wonder how old it is. That's where it comes from. Makes sense, Debbie? Yeah. I've not made it up. Unless Anne in Connecticut has made it up. I haven't made it up.
Wow.
Erin has corroborated that via Google. Now, remember what you're getting in here. So you're getting the mechanism which is going to allow you to, of course, cut this out. It also gives you lots of little frames and embellishments as well. Debbie's still going. You get the birthday presents. You also get the balloons in here as well. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I definitely can. You've got the frames in there, which is fantastic. Still going. You've also got the oval frames in there, which are amazing. God, if only they had a horse one. Can you imagine? You've got the hearts one in here as well. You've also got the cupcake in here too. So you get all of that. Don't forget what else you get as well. You get the Debbie's favourite contemporary watercolour paper pad. You're also going to... I'm on the wrong one. Oh, I keep doing this, don't I? Right, this is what you get in this one. We're all giddy. £90, $105 if you want to get that along with the worker die. Now, random crafts of kindness. This is coming up, I believe on Wednesday, isn't it, Erin? We're going to talk about these. Share an image and story of something you have made to brighten a stranger's day. Stories will be shared Wednesdays on Wake Up Call. You can email the studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Right, dare I read the comments, see what's going on? Aish says, OMG, I want to know who has ever received a gift from a horse. Who knows? I think the horse is the gift. That's the thing. Mary, Debbie's off again. Mary Pat's just put a lot of laughing faces. Shadai says, Joe, you need to stop. You're going to make my family think I am cray cray. Val Lloyd says, you guys, how do you expect us to craft with all of this laughter? I know. I know. Right. Spring sale. Oh, honestly, you've got some gifts in here. Just don't look in their mouths. What you got is up to 75% off in the spring sale. And we're adding new products every single day, which is awesome. So make sure you're checking back on a daily basis to see what new goodies could be added. How much can I say, Erin? All I'm allowed to say is check out the website tomorrow if you're in the US, because there might be some deals from our US warehouse. I might have said too much. Anyway, there you are. You've got the information, so you've got to go and have a look at it. Debbie says, OMG, I just turned on my phone and heard the laughing. I knew it had to be Joe and Debbie. For Holiday says, my husband wants to know why I'm laughing so hard. He is driving and I have earbuds in. He is going to wonder what on earth is going on. Right, in this collection, you get the contemporary watercolour in here, and you also get the other awesome one, which is what Debbie used a minute ago, the traditional florals. Let me show you what you're actually getting, though, what these create, because they are amazing. They're these exploding boxes, because what you're getting is this, and then what you also get is all these bits in here that you can make. So you've got this one. Let me just show you this one. You've got this waterfall one in here. I'm actually putting pictures on there. It's going to look absolutely awesome. You've got this one here, which is like this, you know, reveal a little secret message under there. Yes, please. We've got this one here too, which is also that one. There's loads that you're going to be able to do with these. They are brilliant, and you can also put things like your pictures in here. You also get the stencil as well to do the middle box there, which you can put your bits and bobs in, which is fantastic. So let me show you what you're getting included. So you get those 2 paper pads, and then what you're going to get is all of these elements. So this here is your exploding box, main lid and concept. Now, I know we've done craft alongs in the past where we've made exploding boxes. This just makes it all so much simpler. They are so easy. All the working out is done for you. So you've got that. What you've also then got here is the exploding box twist and pop mechanism. Quite similar to the larger twist and pop that we showed you. This is a much smaller version, which is going to go inside your box. You also get the mini box lid and template. That's a template to allow you to make that small box which sits in the middle. You have then got this one here is your exploding box waterfall mechanism, and you're going to receive also the slider mechanism as well. You get all of that along with the 2 paper pads, and I believe you also get the fancy borders in there as well to help you decorate it up. It's an amazing, you basically buy the 5 metal dies and you get everything else totally free of charge, which I think is really awesome value for money. Yes, they are fantastic. And they're one of those things, I think once you've started making these for people and gifting them to them, they're just going to want you to make more and more and more. They're a really awesome concept, these, aren't they, Debbie?
They are really amazing. What I love about them is there's so many different layers. So there's real layers of interest and something that's anybody, any recipient of these would absolutely love. Now, these are definitely a masterpiece in giving to someone. So if you've got someone really special that you want to give something that's really exciting to, these are absolutely for you. To spend time on these is beautiful because there's so many elements. So if I show you inside, I'm only going to show you a few samples so we can get stuck into the demo and how they work. I love the fact that we've got all these beautiful heart-shaped sides. We've then got all these different matte and layers that you can create. We've then got extra elements, so like the waterfall card feature, there's the twist and pop feature. There's also this little slider element that you can put your secret little messages in, which is amazing. There's also a template to make the little box that goes in the middle, and obviously you don't have to have that. And you also get the die that actually, when you put it all together, you then can make the box lid to put it there. The other one I just want to show you is this was one that Sarah made, which is a beautiful photo album one. I mean, and you were saying about Mother's Day, anybody that wanted to send anything to their parents, to their mum, to anyone for Mother's Day, I mean, this is such a beautiful little album. You've got the twist and pop element in there. If I turn it around the other way so we can see it this way, you've got that little twist and pop in there, which is gorgeous. Oh, we've gone, there we go. Sorry, let's do it back up there. There we go. So you've got that twist and pop element, which works exactly the same way, but you just have a smaller design. You've got all these extra little elements, another twist and pop in the side there with the photos. You've also then got your slider part, which comes up and down. And if we see that overhead, you'll be able to see that that brings up a lovely picture of Sarah when she was getting her, is it her MBE?
MBE.
MBE, yes, right one, I shouldn't doubt myself, with her mum and dad. So a really lovely design. And then you've got your special little box in the middle that you can maybe put some extra little chocolates or something in, which is beautiful. So let's get started and show exactly how they work, because once you've got the design of them and cut everything out, the putting them together is the real fun part. So I've got the main die here. This die itself has lots of elements in there, and again you are getting full booklet instructions in there teaching you step by step of the way, things that you have to cut, things that you have to mat and layer, and how to do the whole thing, which is great. So that gives you your instructions. We've then got our main our main element. So this is your box lid, as you can see, so you will cut out one of those. These are all your different elements to decorate. You've also got these panels here. Now, to cut down the cost, Leanne and the team took that into place, and it tells you on here your squares that you need to cut. So for your base layer, it tells you that you need a 3 by 8 inch by 3 by 8 inch. Your second layer, third layer, first layer, second layer, third layer, how to cut those different ones. You then would put this, so if I'm just bringing a piece of card, you would bring in your piece of card and you would layer this to the side of it and cut your tab out, and that will give you these tabs here, which give you your small little tabs. So, and that folds over, so it gives you your folded line and your scoring, so really nice and simple. But the main die itself, you're going to get this die here. I did have it with me. There it is. It's going back onto there. So this is your, what I call your main worker die. You need 4 of these panels. So we're going to cut one out and show you just how they work. And then we're going to assemble that box together. So pop that to the side.
Lots of love for these. What a great collection. What a great collection, says Veronica. Pamela says I'm going to make exploding boxes for graduation gifts this year. Probably should get cracking. When is graduation? I don't know. Yes. Erin doesn't know.
That's the one thing I missed out on, is my son's graduation.
When is spring break? Is that now?
I have no idea, Joe. I'm sure
I'm sure Erin will know.
Oh, yeah, she might know. And Mother's Day, because we've had our Mother's Day in England. We had that in March. So Mother's Day is the... Sorry, Erin? It's in May, yes. So,
but
yeah,
Father's Day is the same.
Father's Day is in June. No, Father's Day is exactly the same, isn't it? Yes.
Same in the US and the UK, yes, but Mother's Day different.
I wonder why
May
that
9th.
is.
Don't know.
I wonder why there's a difference.
Not sure. I wonder internationally when Mother's Day is. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? We're a strange bunch, aren't we, over here? We like to do things a little bit differently from time to time, you know?
Yes, why not? Is it us that's different, or is it the rest of the world?
Who knows? It's like the left-hand side, the right-hand side driving the car thing, isn't it? Can you imagine what a debate that is?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, in fact, yeah, let us know that. Because,
Erin, how did you get on driving on the correct side of the road when you moved here? Very, very difficult, but she hasn't hit a curb yet, which is good, because since you've been living here, I've hit several curbs, and I've lived here my whole life, so.
So when you fold these, what you're going to do is you're going to have your main side, you're going to fold these corners in. This bit here is the piece that would go inside. So always think about that inside your box and just burnish those corners. So that will give you your first one there. So I'm going to bring in all of my others here. So you do them all the same way, where you fold these corners in. So you have all these 4 parts. So you can see why we didn't do one die that would make that really big. I've lost my bottom part, Joe.
We can't find your bottom?
Trust me, can't find my bottom.
Oh, what a palaver.
Actually, this is probably, it's got to, there it is. Your bottom's got to be the same size. So it tells you to cut it 3 by 8 inches, and it's all in the booklet. So this would be your main one that you start organising your dies around. So what's going to happen, this will be, if you think of this as being your middle part and doing your first corner that comes in,
right,
you would then stick these together. So I'm going to then take my tape and stick these down. And if you did want to hide your little strips underneath, all you need to do is to cut another one the same, and you can stick it on top. But actually, you're not going to worry about the base. So that's our first one. Then this one would go the same way, but the opposite side. So you've got your next corner coming in. So we've got our 2 corners. So I always like to get the base pieces done first, and then you can start attaching these corners to each side. So again, taking our tape pen and running it down.
So you stick the tab under the base of the box, not the other way around, yeah?
Yes, I mean
Awesome.
you could put it inside, but if you didn't, I always put mine on the outside. I just think it's a lot easier to do that. You could put the, when you put your tabs on, these are probably better, the inside tabs to go on the inside, because you're going to hide them with all your working. So you can see straight away we've created that first corner.
Awesome.
And then we're going to stick the next one on. So again, rotating it round, putting this next tab on. So nice and simple.
Sarah Brown says, Joe, Mother's Day is in May in Australia, but Father's Day is in September.
Oh, so it
How
is different
strange.
somewhere else. Yeah, very strange. And I wonder what makes a Mother's and Father's Day. I mean, where did they come from as well? Where did they originate from?
I don't know. Shall I Google the origins of Mother's Day?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm on it, don't you
'Cause
worry.
actually, I've never thought about that. Because sometimes you just think it's almost made up, but it's been going on for too long. Mother's Day and a Father's Day. I mean, they have like Grandchildren Day now, don't they? Grandparents' Day, all sorts.
So in the UK, UK-based merchants and retailers saw the commercial property in the holiday and relentlessly promoted it in the UK. And by the 50s, it was celebrated all across the UK.
Wow.
People from Ireland and the UK started celebrating Mother's Day on the same day that Mothering Sunday was celebrated, the fourth Sunday in Lent. So Mothering Sunday must have already been some sort of religious holiday, and then Mother's Day sort of picked up the mantle from there. In the US, the modern holiday of Mother's Day was first celebrated in 1907 when Anna Jarvis held a memorial for her mother at St Andrew's Methodist Church in Grafton, West Virginia. And in 1914, Woodrow Wilson signed a proclamation designating Mother's Day, held on the second Sunday in May as a national holiday to honour mothers. There you go.
Ah.
Informative broadcasting right there for you.
We don't have it as a holiday though, do we?
No, I don't think you do in the States either, do you? Nope. Just a day of celebration. Marisol says, I'm going to do one of these for my daughter with pictures of her first pregnancy and sonogram pictures as well.
So lovely. Yeah, that's really lovely. Oh, so has the baby been born yet?
Marisol, do let us know.
Yes. Or you're still waiting, because I think that's so lovely. I remember my daughter being pregnant with both, actually, my granddaughters, and with her second one, she was ginormous.
Really?
She was.
Is that the norm then?
huge.
Bigger with the second one?
Well, I don't know, because we honestly thought she was going to go and have a boy,
Right.
because there was such a difference with both of them. But she ended up having two girls, so it just shows you it doesn't matter which what you have. You just never know.
You just never know, unless you find out.
Never know. Yes. And I was very lucky. I was there for, yeah, she didn't find out, Joe. So that's how you do your main piece of the actual box itself. And then I've cut out the lid, so I'm just going to construct the lid together. And again, that's really nice and simple. I've cut it out of just some lovely pink Centura. And I'm just folding in all those score lines.
Talking about cardstock here then, is there a sort of max or minimum weight that you'd go for, Debbie, with these?
I think when you're doing boxes of any sort, I think really from a 280 up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be a really good weight to do your boxes with. But we tend to use a 300 GSM because we use a lot of our stamping card, which is 300 GSM. So what's nice about these is you get that finish on the side. You actually get that little tab that folds over to give you a really nice finish. And what it means is that it stays snug on top of your box.
Awesome.
So what I am going to do is put our tabs in and just put our tape on.
Is that a new ring you've got on, Debbie? I did notice it earlier. It's beautiful.
Which one?
I haven't seen it, the one on your left hand.
This left hand,
other
this one. This, yeah. I do my left and right, my left hand. Yes, yeah. I just I had a few. Well, I've had it a long while. I just hadn't worn it for a while.
It's beautiful. I know it's earlier.
Thank you very much.
She's due in October. Marisol says.
Oh, how lovely.
Marianne saying, Debbie, thank you for doing the exploding box. I have one in shipping now. Good afternoon, Joe,
lovely.
Debbie, and all of my crafty friends. I'm sure you're going to love it.
Yeah, you
Can't
will.
wait. Make sure you show us what you've been making with these as well. Also, if you've got these, you've been making these already, we'd love to see pictures of them. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send them into.
Oh, done that wrong. Done it wrong already, Joe. I've actually put my glue on the wrong side, but I'm not going to worry.
Okay.
Just
We won't stress.
It might stick to my... No, we don't. I never stress. Never stress. So we'll stick our sides in. I mean, you don't even actually need them. It's just that they do create that really nice. But if I stick them onto my box, so what you would do is fold them in. I've only done one side, but I'm going to have to cut mine off because I've actually stuck them on the wrong way.
Okay.
So we can all make mistakes. The good thing is it's just a piece of card. You would just cut another one out. But I'm just going to cut these off because if I stuck it on my box, it would then stick to my actual box. I'm not doing very well here, Joe, because let me get my smaller scissors.
No worries.
Can't get in there to cut. There we go.
Remember what you're getting in here then, you're going to get everything that you need, which is fantastic. So I'll just quickly run you through what you're getting whilst Debbie just trims her tabs off. What you've got here, of course, is all the elements that you need. So you've got your exploding box slider mechanism. That's coming in there. You've also then got in here as well that waterfall mechanism. The stencil, which is going to allow you to cut that small box for the centre. You're going to get the twist and pop mechanism in there, along with the main concept, the lids and the dies. And you've got the fancy edges coming in there too. And 2 paper pads, the contemporary watercolour and the, what is the other one called? It always escapes me the name of that. Traditional Florals is the other one that you've got in there. Great value. You're just buying the 5 metal dies, you get everything else totally free of charge. How are you getting on with your flaps?
There we go. It's only so, I've trimmed them off, trimmed the flaps off. So the great thing is now all that would do is make me a neater edge going in, so it would tuck up in underneath, but because I put my glue on, my box would have stuck to it. So once this is done, Joe, that then covers your box to then spring open.
Awesome.
But then it teaches you how to make all these different panels that you can then stick on, and then you start layering them inside. So once you've got all these pieces, they would then layer up inside your box like so, and all different, so that's the biggest one, so that goes underneath, and then another one. There's actually 3 different sizes to put them in, and then that's when you start then putting different things on here, whether it's your photos, and that will just house it all beautifully by then enclosing it and popping your lid into place. I mean,
So
how
much fun.
gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I just love these exploding boxes.
They are absolutely awesome. Remember everything you're getting in there. You're paying for the 5 dies, you're getting the rest of it totally free of charge, which is absolutely awesome. Right, I need to... Debbie, have you got a sample of the stacked easels over there? Because I've only got the boards.
Yes.
But I
Shall
just
I
wonder if
get
you could
one
just
of
show me
each?
one.
Why?
Yeah, or just a couple of samples first before I go through the boards, because they don't make the most amount of sense on the boards. I've just realised that I don't actually have them. Ah, Debbie's to the rescue. There she is.
There we go. So let's just stand some of these up. Aren't they amazing? I'll just grab a couple more, Joe, because there is some really beautiful designs. I think the book one is always the most popular. If I bring that one in, look how
Love
amazing that book. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. You're getting all these extra dies, which Joe will show you on the boards. All these extra dies that you can cut them out with. Love the circle one. The hearts one is beautiful. I mean, they are designed to have one in front of each other, but you can use them, as you can see, they're in different designs. We've then got our hexagon one, which is a great one to use. I mean, bees are just becoming more and more popular, so that would be a great design for your bees. And then we've got our heart design as well. So really beautiful designs. And what's lovely about these, Joe, is you can just use them in whatever paper pad or colourway that you want to do them in, and add all those different elements. They're just gorgeous.
Really lovely, aren't they? 3 different ways of getting your hands on these. So you can either go for, we've got 2 smaller collections for you. So this one here is the easel, the heart and the flowers. So this shows you get all the added dies within there as well. So that's the hearts, the flowers and the books. That's option 1. Option 2 is these. Which is this one here, which is your frames, your circles and your hexagons. Or the best way to get them all together, But even better, because it's sort of buy one, get one half price when you buy them all together. You can get for absolutely all of them. £75 or $90 if you want to get your hands on those, which is absolutely awesome. I can see lots of you with very, very full baskets there on the website. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to get yourself checked out. Whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
All the details there, of course, of Club Inspire, which is awesome because it just means it's a great way to get even deeper discounts, which is awesome. Right, I'm going to go through the Vintage Diary collection, which we've got for you. You guys have loved this since we launched it. You're going to get a couple of different 12x12s in here. So you're going to get the luxury cardstock. This is awesome. It's double-sided and it's pearlescent, which is beautiful. Really lovely. You've got it there in the purple, the chocolate and the cream, which is awesome. We've then got for you, oh my giddy aunt, this vellum pad is just delicious. It really is. It's got such a really lovely, classy element to it. It's really great quality. You get loads in here too. And I just love, see when you want to trim into this, there's so many different elements and aspects to each part of each one of these pages. I know you're going to absolutely adore using it. The quality is absolutely exceptional. So you're going to get that in there, which is brilliant. Now you're also going to get this, which is your page edges. So this is going to enable you to get that really lovely distressed page edge. We've also got in here for you the wax seal kit. That's coming included. You've then got the adorning sentiments in there too, which are awesome. Also in here, these metal charms. Now these metal charms, we talked about this when we launched it, they're more like jewellery than craft items. They are a gorgeous, gorgeous quality. You've got the jute twine in here. You are going to create wonderful things with this ribbon pack. We've also got the antique frame stamps and dies in there. Oh, these are great, perfectly Parisian. We talked about these being a bit Harry Potter before, didn't we? Almost in style. You've also got the watch too, the pocket watch, which is the dies and the stamps in there for you. You've then got the embossing folder, that's going to come included for you too. 2 embossing folders actually. You've got Dear Diary and also a Moment in Time. Sorry? Perfectly Parisian stamp set. Oh, it's not that. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. So we need to find out what Perfectly Parisian actually is. Oh, we had this last time, didn't we? You thought we'd learn by our mistakes, wouldn't you, Erin? We clearly haven't. Don't worry, here it is. I've got it. This is... No, they're rub-ons. Stay there. I'll be back with... Bear with. I have complete confidence that we'll work this out. It's got a birdcage on it. So do we get the Dear Diary? Oh no, wrong one. We're not going to get a BAFTA for this, guys. Debbie's got it. What does it look like?
Here's Joe.
So what do these ones look like? So this isn't... Do we get this one included? I don't think we do get that one included. Right, that's perfectly Parisian.
Oh, no, I've got that in my demo. Well, we'll just pretend I haven't used it.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. OK, let's... anyway, as you were. Right. Tracy's coming in. Oh, Tracy. We've also got a moment in time 3D embossing folder in here as well. She's asking me if I want a brush. She's got no idea at the unfolding drama and horror that's happening in the studio. We've also got the wooden frame and corner. Now she looks really concerned. We've done it again, Tracy. I'm going to have to show you. Perfectly Parisian. It's not perfectly Parisian. She just like came in. I'll show you what she did, right? She just came into the catch like... And you got the rub-ons too. Oh, we got there in the end. Brilliant price on this for you. £103 and 90 goes down to 83.12 as a platinum member. You're looking at 111.16 as a platinum member in the US, which is awesome. This was, I would say, probably the biggest launch of the year so far this year. When we launched it a couple of weeks ago, it's been so well received. What I love about it, Debbie, is you can create something that's almost mixed media without actually having to do any mixed media. Does that make sense?
Yep, total sense. And I totally see where you're going with that, Joe, because that's exactly what you could do. I think you can push this to its limits for so many different things. You can make it ultra modern if you want to, but to actually keep it in this vintage tone looks incredible. There's so many different gorgeous elements in here, which is amazing, which I just love. These pieces here, the chipboard pieces, look incredible. You could run them also through your foil press machine and foil them, which would be incredible. You've got different elements of the stamp and dies. So this bit here, I mean, it just looks gorgeous. Everything about this collection is really beautiful. You've got that gorgeous, have we got the ink and quill? We haven't. The embossing folder on here is beautiful. So we have this gorgeous embossing folder. We do have this one in the centre. And we do have these, don't we?
We do indeed.
The wax marks, which looks gorgeous, and the twine. I mean, you can't have enough twine. Looks
the wax seals,
looks amazing.
Yes.
The wax seals, yes. And then you've got that gorgeous, I mean, this background is beautiful. We're going to show that. The torn edges.
Nice, yes.
Yes, got those, so looking beautiful. And just a lovely one there with some gorgeous pieces on there. So let's pop that to the side and have a look at what we have left of that collection, which actually is quite a few lovely pieces. So I'm going to bring in that embossing folder. I am going to then take a piece of card, which is this really beautiful, so just cream Centura Pearl would work perfectly. We're also then going to take our brown ink pad and pop that onto our folder as well. So I'm just making sure that when I fill the folder, so we had a embossing craft class earlier, make sure when you fill your embossing that your embossing sinks down, because the one that you've got, which is raised, this is the one that will come up from underneath. So we want to make sure that when we ink our folder, and I'm just using the ink pad sparingly, just on the top, just to give it some colour. So rub that on just gently. You don't want to press hard on there because it's just going to pick up some of that colour. We're going to place our card inside and turn that over. And you can see straight away the difference that we're creating on there. It's going to be subtle but look really effective.
Awesome. Miraculously, I still got a cup of tea. Even after that escapade there of winding up Tracy. She's coming with a cup of water. I thought she was going to throw it over me then. What I would say about this collection as well is Sarah Signatures, it's not something we reorder and reorder and reorder. So if you were, what I don't want you to do is sit and think, do you know what? I'll wait until they restock this, and then when they get a bigger collection in, then I'll get it. That's not what happens with Sarah Signature. We get it in, and then the hardware elements, so the dies, the stamps, those kind of things, once they're gone, that's it. So there's 15 pieces in this collection at the moment. We might have this on in 4 weeks' time, and there might only be 11 pieces, because as things sell out, it's very, very rare that we ever replace them when it comes, of course, to the hardware bits. Of course, with the consumable elements, then we may bring those back if there's enough demand, but this is likely to be the biggest collection of this that you're going to see, so don't miss out on it.
Look how incredible that is by adding that ink in there, Joe. Not only have we got that beautiful image, but we've now got a two-tone colour on there, which is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to move this over to the side. Now what I thought would be nice to have is to decorate a notebook. So I've just got myself a notebook here. We've got, Joe, could you tell me if the pocket watch is on there?
It is in there, yeah.
Yes, so let's do the pocket watch. So what's great about the pocket watch is you're getting that gorgeous stamp and you're getting the die cut. So you could do it either way. I would say stamp first and then use your die cut, but you could always die cut and then stamp. It just gives you a little bit more leeway when you stamp first and then place, you get that die straight over the actual stamped image. So just grabbing myself some card and we're going to stamp that down. I'm actually just going to get myself a little rocker block.
Elaine Burke's order of the Vintage Diary Collection is going to arrive tomorrow on the West Coast. She is very, very excited, I can imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a great one to have. So let's bring in I'm going to colour with alcohol ink, so we're going to bring in our Flagstone, which is our alcohol-proof finesse ink pad. I had to think then what I was saying. So we're just going to ink that up and then we're using our rocker blocks where we're just going to rock forwards and then backwards, and that's going to give us that perfect image. I mean, these are great to use, and again, I know we keep saying it, but Father's Day is coming up in June, or was it September in Australia?
In Australia, September, yeah. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, very strange day. Not that it's any different to having it in June. I'd quite prefer it to be in September, Joe, because every sort of 6 years, I believe, because of leap year, it clashes with my birthday.
Does it?
Yeah, I have to share. Not that I mind sharing with my dad.
I've got the board. Found it.
You found the board.
And I found my squiggling on the back of it from last time as well. Yes, I've got to squiggle I've still got no Tracy's got it. I wonder if she'll squiggle it for me. Yeah, that's the Perfectly Parisian that you're getting included as well. So awesome. Glad we got that cleared up.
Right, so just running that through. So we've done our stamping and now we're doing the die cutting. So it comes in that set. Taking that one out and then we can give it a little bit of a colour. So just taking that off. Whoops. I'm going to use that to colour down onto. And let's take our brown, let's find our tan blend. Start with the tan blend. So I'm going to use this lighter colour just to go around the sort of face. I'm not even going to do it too much, just give it some highlights. Doing it really quite quickly. Then we're going to go around with our darker colour. And the nice thing is, because it's an old watch, we don't have to worry too much about where we're putting that colour in. And let's just put a bit up here.
I feel like when I finally start wearing a watch on my wrist, I'll finally be a grown-up, Debbie. It's like the one step. It's the final frontier for grown-upness for me. It's
Really?
the one thing that I feel like I can't do, which is wear a watch, yeah.
Yeah, I don't wear a watch either.
No.
I used to all the time, and I used to feel completely lost without a watch.
I might have had a few vinos not so long ago, Debbie, and ordered an Apple Watch, but a very, very expensive one.
Oh.
I think it was like a lot. And then I woke up the next morning, I went through my emails and realised I'd ordered it and cancelled it.
No. Oh, see, I'd quite fancy an Apple Watch.
Yeah, I do too.
I quite fancy a smartwatch. I'm quite jealous.
But
of
I definitely
people
hadn't
that have
budgeted
one.
for it that month.
Oh, okay. Yes, I had to go back. Question of having to go back.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to bring in now this vellum. Look how gorgeous this vellum is. So I'm going to use, and I'm wasting it a little bit, but I just think it adds a really nice texture. So I've got myself a notebook here, just a black notebook, plain old notebook for your notes. Obviously, stating the obvious there.
It might be for, I don't know, your invoicing or, you know, tax matters, Debbie, something like that.
Yeah, notebook for your notes.
Oh dear.
So the best thing to use with any vellum actually is tape pens, because it's invisible, so you can't actually see it, which is great.
Awesome.
So I'm just going to pop a bit there, and we're going to layer that onto the front of our book. So it just gives us that beautiful first sort of layer. Then I'm going to use our gorgeous pad here, but I'm going to highlight it with an unusual colour. We're going to pop on the front just to add that rim round, to give us that purple. There's a real beautifulness about beautifulness. I don't think that's a word.
Gorgeous, I think it is, isn't it?
Beautifulness. But there is a real beauty about adding sort of brown tones with lilacs. Looks really really vintagey.
I must admit, when I first saw the lilac in with the brown and cream, I did think to myself, oh, is that really going to work? But it does.
It does
seamlessly.
really work, yeah, absolutely. It just really adds to the drama, really, of what you're doing. So what I am then going to do, I've got some other bits and pieces. I'm not quite sure what is in the collection. So the lock and the key. Yes?
Sorry?
The lock and the key?
Yes.
Yes,
the lock
so
and the
let's
key.
bring that in.
No.
We haven't got a lot left, have we? And I do apologise, because I had sort of based my demo on that. But let's just, got a couple of watches here, so let's use that. And also, Joe, you say the twine is, and shall we do the wax seal as well around it?
If anyone's got a lighter, we can, because we have this issue, don't we?
No, we don't need a lighter.
Oh, you do not?
We can use the hot heat gun.
The hot heat gun, awesome. Let's use that.
Yes, let's use that. So let's tie some of these around here, and we'll just tie that, and then we'll do it right in the middle, so that'll just give us some extra dimension there. So push that off, give that a snip, and then we can pop that into the centre. So we've got that bit here. Let's use our wax. I'm saying that, Joe. I'm hoping I've got one. Yes, we have. So let's, I don't think I've even opened mine yet. Mine's a new one,
box fresh.
Box fresh.
Betty says that vellum is absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Lynn says I hate being without a watch, especially when I'm out. I have an Apple Watch and I love it. Do you know my only reservation about Apple Watches is, especially if you're someone that doesn't wear an Apple Watch, lots of my friends have them, and you'll be out having dinner or drinks or something, and they'll get a text message, so they do this. And I'm like, oh, got somewhere to be? Like, oh yeah, I best be off. Do you know what I mean? So they do, maybe it's just my friends, who knows? But you're out having a conversation with someone, like, reading their phone.
Yeah, I suppose it's very easy, isn't it, to be distracted by it when it goes off, because it would just vibrate on your wrist, so you'd automatically look, wouldn't you? Right, so normally you would use a lighter or match and just light the actual wick to heat it over, which works quicker, I have to say, but it does work with your heat gun as well. So all I'm going to do is hold it quite near, and it'll start to sort of drip the wax on. So just holding it there.
It's a beautiful gold colour. And then you've got a couple of different designs in there as well, Debbie.
Yes, there is. So you've got like the crown. So lovely crown there. So here we go. We're starting to drip down. And because we've got the heat going on it, it does mean that it will you can build it up, and it will stay wet until you then put the stamp on it. So
it's like a chocolate fountain.
So we're just making sure that we put enough on. So obviously it drips better when you use a candle, and you can get that beautiful seal. So we're just building up that colour there. That thickness on there. So as that's building up, I'm thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Joe's laughing at me. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Oh, Joe, you don't have to laugh at me. Yeah, okay, that didn't work as well.
Oh, why is it so funny? It looks like a bird's flew past. Oh, whew.
Do you know what, Joe?
Back in the room. Back in the room.
What I should have done.
Oh dear. Oh, we can't get told off for this show because Erin's producing it. We're not going. No one's going to watch this back afterwards. This one will be This will be filed under B and delete this show. No one will ever see it again.
So I made one before. But
fabulous.
So you can do, if you do this onto your glass mat, leave it to go really cold. You can actually peel it off, and it won't look like
Please just cover it up.
I think that's the worst thing I've ever done live on air. So let's just add a bit of glue gel.
Why does it look funny from the angle? Do you know what it looks like? It looks like you've gone on holiday.
Look at that.
You've had a few too many drinks on your first night and you've slept on the chocolate so you woke up the next morning. That's what it looks like.
But do you know what, Joe? I've purposely done it like that because look what it looks like.
You've got that really lovely splatter effect in the background. I love
I've got
it.
a beautiful splatter effect going on. Let's just tuck that in as well.
Right, yeah.
And if I just bring in my finished one here, with the bits that
With all the bits on it that we don't have. Oh, I can only apologise. We're all very tired this evening. I think that is what it must be. Would you like me to recap what you get in the collection?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get ready in a moment. Just give you a fair warning to do the demo of the show. I think that last one might be it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, who knows what could happen. Seagulls everywhere will be voting for that one. Oh, what a great end to the week, Debbie. Oh, I have missed you. Right, I'm going to run through very quickly exactly what you're getting included. So you're going to get the luxury papers in here, which are awesome. That's that luxury cardstock that you've got. You've got the 12 by 12 vellum pads in here. You've got Debbie's favourite as well. Look, the wax seal kit, Debbie. This one just here. That's coming included for you, which is awesome. You're also going to receive, I wish you could hear Debbie, you're going to receive the perfectly Parisian, it sounds like she's snoring over there, the perfectly Parisian stamp set. You've got the page edges dies there too, which is awesome. You're going to get the antique frame stamp and die. You're also getting these, the adorning sentiments, which are beautiful. You've got the metal charms in there. The cotton ribbon is coming your way. We've also got the traditional jute. There is the pocket watch and stamp and die. You've got the Dear Diary embossing folder along with the Moment in Time 3D embossing folders. You've got the wooden elements in here. And you've also got the 6x6 rub-ons in there as well. What a fantastic collection that is. Oh gosh, I daren't read the comments. Karen says, you two are making me laugh. Mandy Doodlehand says, I love you too. It's worth watching back again just for the giggles. Joe, of course we're going to watch this back again. It is great. This is great fun. Even our social media superstar, who's Rachel, says she's just laughing too much to type. So I just need to bear with her a moment while she starts siphoning the comments through. Right. Oh gosh, I've just dropped that everywhere. Tri-Blend, complete collection. These here, the Tri-Blend brush pens, these are absolutely awesome. We love these because they are everything you know about our iconic Tri-Blend markers. However, what we've also got for you in here is these now have that wonderful Japanese brush nib on there as well, which is fantastic. So you've got that in there. You've got them in the darkest shade, the mid shade, and you also have it in the lightest shade as well. So you get all of them in there. Let me share with you the 24 pieces that you are getting in here. So you get 72 pens across 24 pieces. So the lightest, the mid-tone and the dark tone of each of these colours. So all of those ones, and you're going to get all of those ones in there as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, Judy says, now I know exactly what not to do with the wax. Thank you for that, Debbie. And Beth, Beth says these are the moments. These moments are why I keep coming back. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoy these moments. Now, don't forget, today's the last day before tomorrow. We'll be launching a brand new Get It, Got It Good. But here is this week's one. It's your last live chance. It's to Get It, Got It Good. This week's Get It, Got It Good is the Gemini Midi, which is awesome. This is coming also with 100 bonus points. It is that A5 platform for your machine, which is brilliant. But the great thing is it's hand wound. So it offers you all the power that you associate with the Gemini, but also in super quick speed, which is great. It's that 6x9 platform for you there. It's the Get It, Got It Good. Today's your last chance to get it. We've got a brand new Get It, Got It Good launching tomorrow. Erin's not going to tell what it is though, because she knows I'll tell you, and she wants you to tune in tomorrow and find out, because she wants you to join for a wake-up call with Debbie tomorrow, Robinson, of course. This Debbie, we are going to be the Eamon and Ruth of Crafters TV on Friday, which will be awesome. But Debbie will be here with Ben. We might not be after this, yeah. You're not going to do the wax seal kit on Friday, are you?
Definitely
okay,
not.
awesome,
Never
brilliant.
again. Never again to be seen.
Debbie will be here tomorrow with Ben, which is fantastic. Midday in the UK, 7 a.m. East Coast, 4 a.m. West Coast for you. Then there's a launch day, something brand new with Ben and Sarah, 3 p.m. in the UK, 11 a.m. East Coast, or 10 a.m. East Coast even, or 7 a.m. West Coast. And then there'll be Monday Makers tomorrow night as well. How awesome is that? And that'll be at 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast. That'll be with Sharon Callis, which is fantastic. Now, we need to vote on the demo of the show, Debbie. I'm so excited for this bit.
Please don't vote the notebook.
Sorry? What's wrong?
So please don't vote the notebook.
Oh, well, you've got to put it in. That's the rules. They've all got to go in. You can, maybe some bird watchers somewhere will use that, you know, to mark down how many seagulls they see or something like that. So that's number one, Debbie, the Connie Fong. Awesome, lovely, love that one. We've also got number two, which is the Twist and Pot.
See,
that's gorgeous.
Beautiful, yeah, that one's a beautiful one.
Beautiful,
I
number
think
two.
You'd love that one. That
Number
one's
two.
Very nice. Yeah.
Awesome. Number three. The exploding box.
The exploding box, yes.
Beautiful. Less is more. And then we've also got we've also got this beautiful one, which is the seagull stamp notebook, which Debbie's made. Number 4. If you love me, you'll make number 4 the winner and it'll go in. And can you imagine if that won card of the week? What would they think when they think people come in? 1, 2, 3 or 4, it's up to you. You decide. Imagine beating Sarah on her birthday with that. Amazing. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Can you hear her? 1, 2, 3 or 4. You got the. You can put it down now. Don't draw any more attention to it. Thanks. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Let us know. Crafters TV on Facebook. Or, of course, if you are on YouTube, Crafters Companion is where you need to get in touch. Have we taken a mic out now? Okay. I do have the layered textures here somewhere. I've got a very full craft vault today. One second, I've found them. Here we are. Brilliant. These are awesome. I remember launching these with Debbie. It was a fantastic show. And actually, if you did want to go for these, don't forget that Hilary did the craft along featuring these just yesterday as well, which is absolutely awesome. So what you're going to receive in here, these again, a bit like vintage diary. These will play very well with vintage diary. They're that kind of mixed media, great for texture kind of things, which is brilliant. Your wax sealed work really well with these, Debbie. So you've got Missing You here. This one is On Your Special Day. We also have Special Friend, she's still going. Just a Note, Your Ace, and you've got Thanks there as well, which is brilliant. $39.95 or $49.75. Oh, Debbie, you know what's happening, don't you?
Please don't vote.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Card of the show. Card of the show is Debbie's Seagull Notebook. Number 4 is the card of the show. So I'm going to have to come and get it from you. We're going to have to pop it over here on the shelf. Oh, it looks even more horrific close up.
You are so mean.
It doesn't look that... okay, yeah. It looks quite... Oh, it's still a bit squidgy.
You are a mean lot out there, like, voting that one.
How can we not vote for number 4? It's a masterpiece, says Diane Cup. Laura says, I vote for number 4, the Notebook, because we've all had one of those moments.
Oh, see, that's lovely.
Jill says, today is the last day before tomorrow. You crack me up. Did I say that? Did I say today's the last day before tomorrow? Well, it is. Every day is the last day before the next day. Right. Should we do the vote? Should we do layering textures, and then I'll get ready for the vote of the week? Awesome. I hope you've put your name on the back of this, Debbie.
I don't think that was my one, Joe.
Okay, I'm going to put your name on it. I've got my pen here, don't you worry. Right, layering textures.
I'm never going to be able to do it ever again. Right. Yes, these are beautiful. I love these because you are the designer of these stamps. They are gorgeous. There's so many different things you can do with it. I predict this one is just going to be the most popular. I think it has been up till now because there's loads you can do with that, and that sort of play on words, that play on the Joker in the pack. It's a really beautiful one. But then you've got all these gorgeous floral ones, beautiful designs. This one's a little bit vintagey as well, which looks gorgeous. You've got those notepads going on. Maybe you're wanting something to send just that note, and you've got those gorgeous leaf designs. So many different ones. I mean, how fabulous is this card here? Having the king and the queen and the jacks. I mean, we all play cards, don't we? So it's a great one to send to. You can make that into a female card, a male version, and actually that is a great one to go for if you have got male birthdays, Father's Day, that sort of thing. Just building them up, doing different types of cards with them looks really effective. And then doing this one here as well. So really, really gorgeous. Right,
before you get into your actual demonstration, Debbie, I just want to show you my new t-shirt. I know I've slimmed down a little bit. What do you think? I want to share with you, we need to pick a demo of the day. So, do we want Bernie's dinosaur t-shirt to be demo of the day? Do we want, I feel like I know where this is going. Do we want Debbie's hummingbird, number 2, to be demo of the day?
That one's lovely.
Or do we want number 3, Debbie's beautiful, it's like modern art, isn't it, Debbie? Debbie's beautiful notebook. That could win the Turner Prize, you never know. So 1, the t-shirt, 2, the hummingbird, 3, that beautiful notebook. Let me know in the comments. You've got 5 more minutes you've got 5 minutes to decide which you'd like out of those 3 for the day. Can you hear it? Yeah. Are you okay? Are you okay now? What's wrong? You haven't been up to see us for a little while, have you? You've got very giddy this evening, Debbie.
Do you know what? I can't believe.
What can't you believe, Debbie? Oh, Debbie, do we need to take a little? Do you need a
No,
short
it's
pause?
fine.
You're right.
That is really horrific.
I love that I'm just one of those shopping TV presenters that just moves on though. You know, I'm always here for your back. I'm able to just steer you around it, you know, not make too much of a big deal about it. I'm just that kind of guy, Debbie, I know.
And that is so
Just putting it out there.
Not true. Right, so I'm going to do a similar thing that we did in the earlier show where I'm using 2 different colours of the ink pads.
Do you want me to talk? Right, okay, so this one here is the lemon tonic that I'm going to use. Oh, is it the honey pot? I'm not sure which one it is.
lemon tonic, yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So we're just going to start blending from the inside out. So I'm just going to go a little whoosh around there. That's fine. So you don't need to get a run up with these. The thing is, they go on so well and so smoothly, you can even blend them out from the middle of the page, which I think is fantastic. So you can build it up, you can put a little bit more on or a little bit less, that's fine. What I'm going to do is just switch that over and go from my lemon tonic now into my midnight one. And what I'm going to do is start blending that and I'll get a gorgeous green colour. So I'm mixing my own colour, which is fantastic, as I go along. Oh, I've got a bit heavy-handed there, but we won't worry about that. We'll blend those out. I'll just bring my yellow back in a moment and you won't notice where I've got that big blotchy bit of blue there on the corner of the cardstock. Just going to take it around. Do be careful. If you want to put a bit of tissue under your hand, will stop you getting any kind of fingerprints on your cardstock, which I think is lovely. But I'm just going to keep blending that out there now. I'm going to get a lovely green. Let me just remove that one. I'll come back in with the yellow. That's it. And I'll blend it back out from the yellow into the blue. And this is when we'll start to see that gorgeous green colour coming through. It's all about just building up textures and layers. You could really create loads of your own backgrounds with these too. And because they're water reactive, the other great thing I can do is I can get a little pot of water now. And what I'm going to do with a little pot of water is I'm just going to dip my fingers into here. And I'm just going to give this a little splish and a little splash, just not being too specific with it, just dropping down any little bits of water onto the page. And what that's now going to do is that's going to react with the ink that is down there. Let me just try and find my kitchen roll. Oh, here it is, found it. Yeah, there it is. I'm just going to take that now. I'm just going to press down nice and firmly. That's it. And that's going to draw up all of that ink out of the cardstock. Oh, and look at that. I've got a gorgeous faux bleaching technique on there. Now, doesn't that look beautiful as it is? Right, let me just put my lids back on my ink pads before I put my fingers in them. Let me get my blending tools out the way as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my stamp. I've gone for this gorgeous one here with the cards on there. As you can see, game of cards. And you've got loads on here. So you've got nice big ones there in the centre. They're all on their cling back. It's going to pop them down. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my stamping platform as well. And I'll pick these all up.
I haven't got one.
Oh no, we were doing so well.
I know you were doing so well, and you're right.
Have you calmed down enough now to take over?
I have, Joe.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
you were
fantastic.
brilliant. You were absolutely brilliant. And actually, it shows how well you know me because you knew exactly what I was going to do.
Oh gosh, it's a lot of talking doing your job, isn't it?
It is a lot of talking, Joe. So you don't realise, do you? We work hard.
Are you saying I don't work hard?
No.
Rude.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not saying that.
I thought you meant no, you don't work hard.
Right, so I'm going to bring in, so even though we blended with the parakeet and the lemon tonic, thank you, Joe, you were very helpful then.
Thank you.
I'm then going to come in with my pigment ink pad. And we're going to start stamping across here. Now, what's really nice about the pigment, it means that we can heat emboss as well over the top. So creating different variants over here. And you can see this is why our mat gets quite inky, because we can then go over the corners. So we can get this sort of different effect as we're going around. And then what I'm going to do, Joe, we're going to bring in our jack, because we're going to make this our jack sign. And what I've got a finished one, so I'll show you that in a second. So what I did was cut a square. So if I bring it in, I've got a finished one here. Well, in fact, we could use this one. I've already done this extra one. So round the edges, all I did was cut out my square and then I just rounded off my edges. So let's just do a bit of stamping onto this one. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear, I don't think I've laughed so much in a long time.
Yeah, that was a pretty epic breakdown, wasn't it?
Yes, very much so. Dearie me. It was a bad demo though. At least I can admit it. At least you might as well put the mic up for Joe's because it's in my ear.
She sounds like someone like is trying to start a motorbike or something. Like it gets faster and faster and faster. I love it. I was just blowing my nose in case you hadn't realised. I don't know what gave it away.
It's so loud in me.
Oh, you're never going to believe what's won.
Oh, please no. No.
Yeah, it's winning.
Oh, no.
Oh, we'll give it a minute more. We'll just give it a minute more. What was that?
I don't know.
Whose laugh was that?
It's because I can't catch my breath.
We're going to get in so much trouble. Oh.
Right, so we
Don't make me voice over your crafty
let's put
again.
the jester's hat on in the middle. Oh, I'm snorting now. It's not good.
Oh dear. Right, we'll give it one more minute on the demo of the day. Then we'll do demo of the week. Honestly, I feel like this is I feel like I've slipped into a demo of the parallel universe where I'm going to be back in demo of the millennia. I'm still just going to be going weeks time. I'm going to be here with these cards, going through them all again for you.
Yeah, what's going to be demo of the year?
Oh, demo of the decade.
I'm never ever going to be living that down, am I? Ever?
Oh, no, you're not.
Dear. Well, as
I feel like if it's one demo of the day, it's definitely going to win demo of the week. There's no doubt about it.
So what we've done here is we've used our background in the same way, Joe, and then we've got our two playing cards, and I'm just going to mat and layer these.
You right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Just over the top there. Oh dear, I can normally compose myself, but lost the plot today. So let's pop that over the top.
I mean, poor Bernie, she created a T-shirt out of a scrap of fabric and she's been beaten by this. I just can't get over it.
Tone. That makes me feel
Poor Bernie.
really bad. Actually, I've lost my, there it is. I lost my card blank then as well. Oh dear. I'm sorry, Bernie. I'm really sorry. Right, so let's get ourselves together though, because I know we haven't got long to go. So just making sure, because that would be the topper of it all, was to do an upside down card. So mounting that onto our card blank, and then we've got our two cards, and then I've got the got the Euranes.
Erin just said, right, we'll do this demo and then we'll vote on card of the week. I was like, of the day. I was thinking, gosh, not again. No, we're going to do card of the week. Number 3, the dropped. Okay, people, bird drop seal has to be demo of the week. Don't throw away your voting power. This show deserves an Oscar tonight for best comedy, says Mary. There we go. Yes, demo 3 was the demo of the day. We'll do demo of the week in just a second. I'll just get them organised.
Oh dear, I've got no hope, have we? So just going to put a bit on this side, Joe. Do you know what? I've got to drive home tonight.
Have you?
Yeah, and I think I'm going to laugh all
Please
the way
don't call me
home.
on the way home because I'm going to end up wetting myself if you're going to do that all the way home.
Yeah, let's talk on the way home. I'm hands-free.
I'm sure that makes it any easier, but anyway.
So popping that across there to finish our card. But look how gorgeous that now looks.
Beautiful.
We got there eventually.
It's a shame we didn't do that one before we did demo of the week day because that might have gone in.
Yeah, that might have won.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take you through demo of the week. Are you ready? Do we know whose they are? Because some of them have got names on, some of them haven't. I've got some of them. Debbie, you got 2 in this week. So we've got this one, the MDF Heart. This was Jan's, I believe. number 1. I'll give you a recap afterwards as well. Number 2 is this of Debbie's, which is one of those, is that the Fine Creative cards that you've got there?
Yes, it is, yeah.
This one here is some sort of album.
That's me.
Is that you as well?
Yeah.
So Debbie Fisher's got 3 in this week.
Ooh,
wow.
they could
This
beat the
one
book.
here. UK hun. You got this one, Thursday, Sarah from Launch Day. Friday, Sarah from Launch Day. Hillary's Craft Along. Or this, which is from Debbie Fisher. I'm going to give them to you again, just in case you want to know, right? You've got Jan's MDF Heart, Debbie's Fairy, Debbie's Book, which is this one just here. You have got Sarah's from Launch Day, which is number, what was that, 4? Yeah. Another Launch Day from Sarah, number 5. The Craft Along from Hillary, number 6. Or this, number 7. It's completely up to you. You've got 5 minutes to vote.
Please,
you know
please
what to
don't
do.
vote that.
Make your vote count. Imagine if Sarah gets beaten on her birthday by that. I can't wait. It's going to be hilarious, whatever happens. Poor Bernie. She just texted me. She's in tears at home. Honestly, it ruined her whole week. What am I meant to be doing now? Going back through these advanced twist and pop. Wonderful. Which is down here. Right. Now, let me take you back through. Do you want to just show us a couple of samples from this twist and pop, Debbie? Is that right?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Brilliant. Let me take you through what you get in here. So you get the main worker die first, and then what you get are all of these awesome dies which are going to enable you to decorate these up, which is fantastic. I do hope you can still hear Debbie because it's just brilliant. You've then got the balloons in here too, along with this one, which is the frames, as you can see. Brilliant. We've then also got the oval. Sounds like there's a budgie on the other side of the studio. You've then got the hearts. Actually more like a chipmunk, was thinking in the gallery. And you've got the cupcakes in here. These though, Debbie, absolutely beautiful. You could put your wax seal on the front of these as well, couldn't you?
I'm never ever going to live that down, am I? I think we need to vote what the worst card or worst demo of
That's not how it works, Debbie. Not how it works, I'm
I
afraid.
don't mind winning for that.
We don't make the rules, we just play by them, Debbie.
Okay, let's look at some samples. So yeah, beautiful. I do love the twist and pop, Joe. They look amazing. They're really pretty. What's lovely about these is no one expects them. So when you send this to someone, they think they've got a beautiful card, open it up, and you've got that gorgeous twist and pop, which looks amazing. And then we've got that really lovely, I like these frame ones to use either as picture frame or to use just like this with the elements in there, but they look really good and you can do so many different things. I think the frame ones would lend themselves to Christmas cards as well. You could use these in Christmas designs. That would be a lovely Christmas card to give to someone as your frame of your family. So many different ones. The present one's a gorgeous one. Again, so many different occasions that you can send that for, which works really well. And then we've got those pop-up ones. So all different effects that you can make with these. And they're just beautiful. I love the cupcakes. Do you love a cupcake, Joe?
Oh, I love a cupcake. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, they're really lovely. And all these different elements, if I just show you, all these sort of little lipsticks, the atomizer there, the hand mirror, all of those are little Joes.
Oh, you're little Joes.
Little dies that are in the packet, not little Joes. Is it time to go home yet?
Really? Just a few minutes. I mean, this really has been just the tonic I needed on a Sunday. I'll be completely honest with you, Debbie. It's been amazing. Misty says Debbie should get an award for being able to still create another card whilst going through all of that. Is what she says. I think that's a good. Oh gosh, that gets me every time. Did anyone else hear that? There was like one of the brakes goes on this counter every now and then. It makes a clicking noise, and honestly, jump out my skin every time. This is still going. This is the exploding box slider mechanism that you've got here. Let me also show you the waterfall that you've got in here too. She just spat water out all over herself. You've also got the exploding box, mini box and lid template. Then you've got the twist and pop mechanism. It's like a smaller version of the twist and pop that I just shared with you. And then this one here is your exploding box. Everything you need in there to create that awesome exploding box. And you've got this here, which is your fancy borders. Did you want to show some of your exploding boxes over there, Debbie?
Yeah, I thought I'd just show you a couple more, Joe, just to show exactly how beautiful these really are. The fact that we can create these gorgeous panels that fold in at the side is quite amazing, because a lot of exploding boxes, we can measure the actual card that goes on the inside and you just have the 4 sides coming out. But to have these hearts on there looks really beautiful. You're going to be able to create different things like this part here. So where you've got that slider element, there's a die that makes that, which looks incredible. You can use all your different ones. So we're going to have all your waterfall card functions in there. It's the first time I've ever seen anything like this, where you can create all your waterfall. Oh, no. Your twist and pop. Oh, please don't tell me no.
The best thing, 7 has won, I think, by quite a way. They're just counting up the votes again. 7 is definitely winning. Beth says, number 7 speaks to me. I'm not going to be able to repeat what it says, though. Let me show you the card pad that you're getting, paper pad that you get included with these amazing exploding boxes. Debbie's favourite, the contemporary watercolour is what you're getting in there. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you're going to get the florals in there as well. We'll just double checking, but yeah, pretty sure 7's won, Debbie, from what I can gather. Did you want to show us another box, or are you done? Are you okay? Do you want to just give us a signal that everything's all right? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Do you need some help?
Okay. Oh dear. So this is I wanted to show this one, Joe, because this one is made out of that watercoloured cardstock.
Beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And you get the template to make the little box inside as well. There is so much you could do with these.
Could you put a wax seal on it if you wanted to?
Never. I'm going to have a word with Leanne and tell her to never, ever, 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 ever do a wax seal ever again.
Wow. It's been confirmed, Debbie, I'm afraid. You've ruined Sarah's birthday. You've ruined Bernie's day. I mean, you're on 3 wins, so I hope you are. But, miraculously, I'm not quite sure how, your card or creation of the week is this. Would you like to talk us through the inspiration for this piece, Debbie? Well, you're a little, can we get some, like, you know, creators' notes that go underneath it? No? No? Just no? Okay. Anything? Do you want to talk us through the technique or what the stage is?
I can't speak.
Right. She's just too emotional. She's that overwhelmed that she's won. She just can't talk. I mean, I'm going to put this up there on the shelf. I think, you know, where it obviously deserves to go. Bear with. I'm just going to pop it up there for you, Debbie. There you are. Oh, look at that. Pride of place on there. I love it. Right. Oh, it's just fallen over. Oh, don't worry. It's fine, Debbie. It's not broken. Don't worry. Because I know how much it's priceless. Let's just open it up a bit more. There we are. Perfect. Right. Should we remind you... What would you like me to do, Erin? Okay, let's do vintage diary. Oh, in case you want to get that wax seal. Beautiful. And the twine. Yeah. Yeah, maybe get a lighter.
And not do it over the twine.
Or, you know, maybe just, I'll tell you what, rather than playing board games at Christmas, you get your family round, get that out, and your heat tool. Woo! Honestly, hours of fun for the whole family. So you are going to get that wax seal kit in there, which is brilliant. You are also going to get the gorgeous vellums in there too, which are absolutely awesome. They're all available individually, so if you really just want to get a couple of wax seals in there, You know, put 2 or 3 in because you're going to have hours of fun. Forget about the Malteser game. Oh, no, you're going to play the wax seal game at your house now. We've also then got the 12 by 12 luxury pad in there. You are going to get the rub-ons as well. Now, these are absolutely fabulous. They are coming included for you. You've got that pocket watch in there. I'm going to have to go quickly, aren't I? You've got the twine, the ribbon, gorgeous sentiment stamps in there. You've got the wooden pieces. You've also got that perfectly Parisian stamp set. You've got the torn edges, the metal charms, 2 different embossing folders in there as well, and your beautiful crest stamp and die. Debbie, have you got anything you want to say to your fans? Do you want to let us know when you're back?
I'm back on Friday.
Awesome. We are reunited.
With no wax seals.
We are reunited. We are back together on Friday. Congratulations, Debbie and Joe, for winning Show of the Week, says Diane. Maybe it'll be our last. If you never see us ever again, you'll know. If I don't ever come back, blame Debbie's wax seal. Because that is what finished me off. Honestly. I'm going to be holed up in an embassy somewhere after this show. Don't miss Wake Up Call tomorrow morning with Debbie Robinson and Ben. It'll be awesome. Midday, 7 a.m, 4 a.m. I'll see you back here in a few days. Bye.